Yes, my name is Benjamin. My name is Demba anyway. My name is Demba Benjamin. I'm one of Congolese community members in Edmonton. Today really we are here, we are marching, we are making this rally in solidarity with our brothers who have been killed in Congo, and we like just to show that solidarity and to make people aware of what is happening over there, because just because of freedom of speech, these people are being killed over there in the Congo. Then the rest of the planet doesn't know maybe, and a few people may know, but the planet is still silent. So that's why we're making this rally today, to honor our people who are dying over there in the Congo, and to see in which way the government of Canada may help us for the government in the Congo to compensate the victims who passed away during this period. Because as people may know, the repressive government in the Congo, by a president who has been elected, who was not elected, but he became a president by a very big error, then he would like also to modify the constitution in his favor so that he can remain eternally in power. But people of Congo say that no, that they can't really stand it. That's why they came out and they took streets to protest against that bill, or maybe that modification of the constitution. Then after that they killed them, and they are still killing them. There is a lot of reprisals in the Congo. So that's why we are making this rally today, to make people aware and to see in which way the government of Canada may help to stop that killing in the Congo.
Can you tell a little bit more about how the protesters were shot and what sort of situation that was involved?
Yeah, the problem is just that people, when they came aware of that modification of the constitution, they said no, that really is not good. That's why they just went, they took the streets to protest against that law. But unfortunately, the man in power sent really soldiers out, and they fired the people with real bullets. And even they recognized that their soldiers used real bullets to fire on those protesters. That's why we see that it is unconstitutional for what they have done. So we would like really democratic countries or democratic government to take action on that, because, you know, in the past time we saw in Ottawa shut down Iranian embassy, claiming that no, there's no human rights in Iran. That's why they shut it down, the embassy, and they expelled the ambassador back to Iran. So we would like also to see what the government of Canada may take like approach to this problem, because the way they took the same approach against Iran, we would like also to be the same with Congo, because there is no human right in the Congo, and the people are dying for more than 15 years now. We have something like more than 8 million people have been killed so far. But this is not really, it is ununderstandable, and we would like really to make a hand to stop it. That's the problem.
Can you tell me a bit more about the role of conflict minerals?
Yeah, the conflict minerals, really, it is something which people may not know, but for us Congolese, we know what is happening, because corporations are the ones who are involved in this matter, but they don't really show them their faces. They send other people like puppets to act, but really they are the one acting and organizing everything, so that they can pull out or they can collect minerals from the Congo at a very cheap price, or maybe for nothing, just at free, for free.
And do you know which minerals there are? I understand that it's the rare earth minerals, which are very important to electronics. So most of our cell phones and computers have mineral that is coming out of the Congo.
Yeah, we have a lot of minerals. We have a very endless list. But we can really name some of them. Like there is coltan, there is gold, there is diamond. There is a lot of stuff. There is even natural gas is over there in the Congo. So there is even oil in plenty in the Congo, but people may not know. So corporations are the one who are behind all these things. They are the one who are giving weapons to the so-called Congolese people to become rebels. I don't know, rebels against who? Because those people, at first, they have no money. But where do they get weapons from? So corporations are the one making weapons, they're the ones supplying them weapons, and they would like that country to be on fire so that they can collect minerals as they want from the Congo.
What can we as Canadians do to help support the Congo and support the cause that we're here for today? Yeah,
exactly. The problem is that we would like to show Canadians that if we look in 2012 when the government in Ottawa shut down the Iranian embassy, one of the reasons was that there is no human rights in Iran. I know there were also other reasons, but human rights was one of the reasons why they shut down the embassy, Iranian embassy in Ottawa. So we would like also at this point, as far as the Congolese government really violated the constitution, killed the people unconstitutionally, we would like also the government of Canada to take the same approach to that matter too. So by the end of the day, if the government of Canada doesn't take the same action as the one they took against Iran, then we'll see that they are complice. They are complice in this matter going on in the Congo. So that's why we would like really to make Canadian people aware, because we are here, we are taxpayers, we are here, we are the one electing them to become in power. But if really they are involved in certain matters which people are dying outside, it's not fair. So that's why we would like to start from. So at this point, we would like to make Canadians aware first of all, and then after that we'll see what can happen later.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
So these are pictures of violence from just from last week.
Yeah, the violence just from last week. Dying just like animals. And then the international community, they don't talk about it.
Well, I'm just going to add what you're saying about what are we expecting from Canada to... You know, Canada is a big donor to Congo. You know, Congo cannot survive without Canada being involved in it. So as a big donor, you have a big word to say. We have seen that France have done it in Ivory Coast at the time that Ouattara was taking power. So this is the same thing that is happening there. The young people have been killed. We want Canada to put pressure on that government so that they can respect, because they violate the human right. You know, they kill people. So we need them also to go to international court so that they can be tried, because we have seen it happening. It's you cannot just go as a government. We have seen it. This is a democratic government here in Canada. They are the one that are pushing it so they can be established. So they have to protect it. So Congolese people are being killed for no reason other than freedom of expression. So they need, Canada needs to do something so the government can feel the pressure. That's what we're asking.
Yes.
Can I just add one thing, please?
Sure.
Yeah, I just would like to add something about the statistics, because this is what people are not really talking about, especially in Western countries. In 2012, the government of Congo, RDC, killed more than 50 students in the universities. They went and shot them with really bullets, and nobody talked about that. And we're the ones still crying about that. In 2013, exactly December 13th, the eve of New Year's, they killed more than 100 people in Kinshasa. And nobody talked about that.
We didn't see the media show that on TV.
No media talk about that, with really bullets. And they did not kill them in the bush. They did not kill them in the Highland Street. They killed them in front of the government building. They killed them in front of the national TV, radio.
Yeah.
They killed them, and nobody talked about that. Yeah. And last week, Monday to Wednesday, they killed more than 50 students, young kids, 18, 19, 20, with really bullets. And nobody talked about that. In 2011, in November, just after the election, they killed more than 200 people. And even the Human Rights Watch talked about that. They wrote about that. but nobody talk about that. And during all of this time, Canada, what is doing, both the government and the privates, what they are doing, they're still funding that government. They're giving them money, and like Oxfam is still there. The government, the money they're giving them, they're using it for themselves. The children are with us in the Western country. They're studying. They're living really nice life. We're living in welfare. We're living in some of us on the street. But the money you governments are giving to them, they're using it to support their family while leaving people like that. I'll tell you something. I'm in the medical area. In Congo, Kinshasa, one person have like $1.25 a month for medical bills. So people have been born till the age like 50 years old, they never seen a doctor. And the government of Canada is still supporting that government. And my friend talked about the minerals. Let's just take an example for like coltan. There are Canadian mining companies like Banro. They are the ones who are funding the government because they have concessions. They have big lands where they are exploiting people, and no Congolese is allowed to go inside except those who they gave arms to take care of the village and everything. And whoever tried to talk, they just killed them. So since 1998 till today, we have been the statistic. This is not my statistic. The statistic says we have more than 8 billion people killed. Killed for mine, for gold, for coltan, for everything. So those are things that we really would like you guys to say. This is what these are things are happening. Last week they killed more than 50. As we're talking now, we don't know what is happening now.
So you want the Canadian government to put human rights ahead of corporate profits?
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. And the good example will be just to stop relationship like they did with other countries like Iran, like Libya. They did that. Why cannot do that for Congo? That's what we're asking. They have to act on respect, to ask that government
we don't understand why
to respect human rights. That's what we just want. We don't want the Canadian government to send soldiers to fight or to change the... No, we don't want that. We just want them to ask that government to respect human rights and stop killing people, because they just kill. If I was in Congo, like I'm talking now, they will come, get me and kill me in front of you and leave me there. Yeah. That's what they're doing. And it is not a joke, it's not a movie. It's really happening. And we have videos, we can give it to you guys. We have pictures. I just saw one last night. They shoot a young boy in the street and his brain came out. And 4 of his friends, they just grab him like something and then they run away. Just think about it. Blood is everywhere, they have blood everywhere. If that guy had AIDS, for example, all of his 4 friends we contracted AIDS. People don't think about those simple things. This is what we're asking the Canadian government. Please, help us. Congo really needs your help. Thank you.
Thank you.
What is really heartbreaking is the policy of double standard. Double standard policy. Congo is the biggest tragedy, human tragedy since the Second World War. And we saw after the Second World War, the leader of the world say, never again, because of the genocide of the Jews. As we are talking now, more than 8 million people has been slaughtered in Congo. And no mainstream media talks about the killing in Congo. We have seen people going to war against Saddam Hussein. We have seen people, Canada sending troops, the US sending troops in other areas of the world as a pretext, just human rights abuse. But for Congo, it's now almost more than 15 years that the killings keep going on and no mainstream media talks about what is going on in Congo. This is really hypocrisy of the world. We have seen just for the 7/11, the terrorist attack in New York, all the world was up to support. How many people were killed? I don't say it was a good thing, but how many people were killed in New York? Not even 5,000. But all the big leaders of the world were going to the US to give contest to the American people. By then, it was almost 5 million people were already being killed in the Congo. Double standard policy. We have seen a few years ago when the hardliners in Iran stormed the British embassy, all the leaders of them stood up saying that was unacceptable. But guess what happened? 2 weeks after that, the puppet government, the US bucket government, Western bucket government in Kinshasa, stormed the US embassy, beat women, stripped them naked, and nothing appeared in the media. We just ask the world leaders to stop this hypocrisy. I know without Congo, many of the countries here cannot survive. Congo is the biggest producer of minerals. For instance, when you talk about cobalt, without the cobalt from Congo, no jet, no NASA, because cobalt is the material that they need to make jet engine. And Congo is the country that is known for having the biggest deposit of cobalt. Without Congo, there wouldn't be having these cameras, because Congo is the country that has got more than 80% of non-deposit of coltan that the world need for to make computer chips. So we just want world leaders to, as I'm talking now, I don't want to name some people, but there is some politician, Canadian politician, who are making big money in Congo. Big money, they've got big concessions of mining, and some have got the monopoly of exporting the precious wood from the Congolese forest.
His name is Banero.
Yes.
Brian Manuel is there.
Brian Mulroney.
Yes. Yes.
We know
we just want. I don't just want to name people, but politicians, Canadian politicians, are actors in the blood in the Congo situation. So we just want the Canadian electors, the Canadian opinion, to stand and tell these politicians to stop killing Congolese innocent people.